What skills you need to become a data scientist? Data science is exciting, rewarding, and fun. However, many people find the learning process overwhelming. Our jobs are expected to require a great deal of in-depth knowledge of technical data science areas. Data scientists are in high demand, so you'll need to have a well-rounded skill set if you're interested in this type of job. For a start, to become an intern or a junior data scientist, you will only have to know how to implement basic data structures in Python. Communicate and visualize your results well. I will cover both those skills in detail in the last chapter in a form of data science crash course. The goal of this fast-paced course is to give you a theoretical background for any entry-level data scientist job. So altogether, this book together with the course at the end will allow you to get your first job. There's one but: you need to practice yourself. No coding, no data science. I'll get back to that in the course. Just remember, data science is practical, and problem solving is a mindset you can develop. Now for some of non-technical skills you'll need as you progress along your career. Excellent analytical skills, including the ability to understand data. Good project management skills, including the ability to plan and manage projects and communicate with others. Good communication skills, including the ability to write clearly and concisely. An understanding of the importance of data integrity and privacy issues, as well as the importance of knowing your users. Excellent quantitative skills, including the ability to use data to gain insight and communicate the results clearly. Ability to understand complex information and interpret results. The ability to think critically and problem solve, both in terms of understanding the big picture and in terms of making specific decisions on how to solve a particular problem. If you're thinking about honing your data science skills, you should think about communication first. Communication is critical. Communication is a skill that is difficult to learn and become proficient in. Communicating clearly, concisely and persuasively helps the user understand what you are trying to say. It also gives others a chance to explain their point of view and offer their opinion. Being thoughtful about the ways you communicate will help the audience have the best experience possible with your project. Encouraging third-party involvement, building relationships with your community is a valuable skill. Then comes the trio. Visualization of data. Visualization of statistical information. Data mining. In my opinion, the first two are more important for identifying potential problems, while the third is of utmost importance if you want to create great products. To facilitate the developers, we also suggest to come up with an idea of how your visualization can be used to enhance your products. Often, it will lead to the development of a new tool, which can then be used on every step of the way. Try to build helpful dashboards, explain, annotate and document well your projects. This way others can also use them to their benefit. Technical skills you need. I need to say that first, data science requires you to learn statistics and linear algebra. And it's better if you do that before you start going into machine learning algorithms and do more advanced material. Without statistics you'd be often at a loss why certain methods don't work, you won't be able to interpret results properly and correct them in a good direction. You'll be working twice as hard and long for something which is not necessary. The other technical skill you need is coding in Python. You need to feel at ease with Python as you'll often need to prototype your solutions to a given problem. If you can do that quickly, you can then start iterating and arriving at a better solution. If that part slows you down and you need to think each time how to put your solution into working code, then you end up forgetting about the problem you're trying to solve by losing yourself in unimportant technical details. Don't go this way. It's better to spend a couple of months polishing your statistics and Python skills than later having to return to the same material over and over when you'll need to solve a data science to Python and statistics. You should start polishing your problem-solving skills. This is a never-ending story. After all, data science is about problem solving. You need to be able to pinpoint crucial data inputs. Ask right questions about your dataset. Come up with new algorithms to process data. Extract information from data and use it later. Build complex solutions from small pieces. The best way to practice problem solving is by problem solving. This is a practical skill. You can start coding and implementing algorithms to small problems. Go on Kaggle and find a dataset/problem for yourself. It's all about finding new problems and trying to solve them. Problem solving is a mindset which becomes a skill with enough practice. You really have to program efficiently and quickly to do data science at levels higher than the most basic ones. And that's because data science is about testing, playing with data and experimenting. You tend to have new datasets often and you need to be able to build a prototype quickly to at least research possible directions of where your work might be going. Without well-learned Python you will lose hundreds of hours each time on simple implementation instead of thinking about algorithms. From a technical standpoint you will also need some of the following, especially if you're applying for non-junior positions. Expertise in Excel, SAS, R or Python. Note, Excel is a programming language. Experience in machine learning. Experience with databases, for example, relational databases or NoSQL databases. Experience in data visualization. A strong technical background and/or background in computer science. Ability to learn quickly. In addition, data scientists typically work in teams, which means you'll be asked to learn a lot of things quickly. It's not all about data, but rather information, so you'll need to be an active learner if you want to develop the skills necessary to be successful in this industry. From zero to hero. This sub-chapter discusses how does a data science career looks like and what it takes to become an expert. Know your domain. Focusing on a single domain not only increases your intellectual ability but also gives you a rich reach in the wider field of data science. You should try building your skills from a single domain to more vast subjects. Start with Python, go into Django, R, Java, learn something outside your comfort zone. This way, you'll also get better at techniques you use on a daily basis. It's all about practice. Instead of just playing with models to fit a numbers model that the machine learning community uses, you should also build upon what has already been done by the community. If you are looking for formulas to model for variables of your domain, the task will become a lot easier if you know all the formulas available in the community. Build upon existing datasets. In this field, it's a matter of either building on existing data sources or building your own datasets. Building on data that has existed for a long time, as opposed to building your own datasets, will give you the proper feedback for your models which will help in the formulation of your models. Focusing on the core strength of data science is tackling the issues around the core problem. Data science offers you unique opportunities to apply what you are learning to real-world use case problems. And by taking advantage of existing data, you will be able to validate your new knowledge. Record your successes. Recording your successes is also a must, as you fail hard and learn. Record the things you've done and any learning that you've done. This will help you when needed to replicate your work. In addition, data science is mainly about the iterative development of the methods that we've learned. Code, reiterate, code again. You need to validate all of your methods at least 3 times. By recording your successes and failures, we will be able to look back to your work and put it in context in the community of data scientists. Success in data science builds your credibility. To be credible in the industry, you need to do something at least as well as everyone else. If you find the data science market too competitive, then raise your standards by focusing on excellence, making your way up the high-paying data science market. That way you can become successful from this, and that will also motivate other data scientists to innovate. Need to keep learning. Data science is a very fast-paced industry with lots of different challenges thrown at you in every step. This makes it easy to stagnate or fall behind in your life. This is because you have to keep learning to keep up with the competition. Maintaining a high learning pace is also imperative to keep on top of your competition. This will help you attract better jobs and enhance your brand.